is to go through the actual user journey in the application. So the first thing the user will see when they come to our platform, either through the internet browser or downloading the application to their phone, is a landing page. So users are welcome to sign in using the emails or Facebook, but then we understand there are cases where users require urgent help, and this is where the Get Help Now button comes in. So user can either log in or use the Get Help Now button, which skips the login bit and provide the search and help functions immediately. Both buttons will take them to the next page, which is the home page. On this site, the user have three options, which first one, ask their questions now, or they can check their inbox, which we'll go through much later. When they start engaging with law firms can then contact them through on-platform messages. Also, user can have the option of uploading documents, and if they did, they can then access the documents from here. So now, let's go back to the context with Alberto. Let's say he's very interested in understanding what are the actions he can take and what are the rights he have in this case, so he chooses to ask a question now. Now, Alberto has two options. He can key in the text for the question he has, or he can record his own verbal messages, which can then be processed by our voice to text technology, which can then be used to make the query. So let's say Alberto click on Ask Now, which prompts our platform to go through our algorithm and matches the best article to Alberto. So our platform went through the documents we have, our knowledge base, and the gov.uk website, and then we understand that actually the unlawful deduction of wages is illegal. And in this case, it's very clear that Alberto is a victim, and then the actions he can take, and also what other actions he can take is to make an employment tribunal claim. So in this case, we now present Alberto with three next steps to take, or three options of button. The first one is to help Alberto understand what are the documents required to make this claim. And once he knows them, he can click on the upload documents button, which allows Alberto to upload the documents he has, which will then go through an automated verification process to make sure documents are real and then good enough to be used as evidence. And once these two boxes are ticked, Alberto can then be prompted to take action, which is the green button. So let's say what happens when Alberto click on the View Correct Documents button. So this is a page which will pop up when Alberto clicks on it, asking him to upload a payment slip. It's pending upload, so it's not verified yet. But then Alberto has filled in the tribunal claim form, which being shown here is upload complete. Now we're going through the text input box verification to make sure the form is being populated correctly. So now we've gone through the first use case for Alberto, which is a much simpler example, and it's great because it's resolvable entirely on the platform itself. We do not have to engage with any third-party company or any legal firms. In this case, Alberto come to our application platform, key his question, learn about what rights he has and what actions he can take, and then what documents he need. And the third action, Alberto uploads document, verify they are valid, and then proceed to make a claim. So let's say now we want to go for another example, a much more complex example. Let's say I'm Maria. I'm experiencing domestic abuse from my partner, and I want to know what are the actions I can take to overcome this situation, and then what evidence do I need to provide to prove that I'm actually going through domestic abuse. Same button, click on Ask Now. Our platform then goes through our algorithm, finds the best article, provided in a very succinct and a very consolidated manner to help out. In this case, there's a lot of information. We try to make it as simple as possible, as clear and concise as possible for our user. In this case, now Maria will understand actually there are a list of documents she can start collecting, which can then be used to make a claim. So let's say Maria, I've gone through the list of documents required, I've uploaded my documents, or I'm going through the document collecting process. What our platform allows Maria to do is to engage with legal firms simultaneously. So instead of waiting for all the documents are collected and then reach out to law firms or legal assistance centers, we provide this platform. Our platform provides users with the capability to reach out simultaneously. So once I click on the Take Action, Engage with Legal Advice button, I'll be taken to the next page, which is the Legal Advisor's recommendation page. Our platform went through rating processes and then sort and filter the list of law firms that has been identified as being very strong or dominant in cases where domestic abuse and divorce is involved. So our platform runs our algorithm, present the user, Maria in this case, with the top 6 recommended law firms. And over here, Maria has the option of keying in any law firm she is very keen to engage with, which are not being shown at the moment. However, the best thing that this platform allows the user to do is to engage with multiple law firms as soon as possible. So while doing our user research, we realized in the current status, a user or a victim of injustice has to repeat the same process of writing, calling, and texting different law firms in order to start the relationship of the victim and the lawyer. In this case, all Maria has to do is to tap on the icon for each law firm, such as Citizen Advice, Slater and Gordon LLP. Once Maria click on them, an automated message will then be sent to the law firms, and the message will contain the summarized scenario, problems, and desire of our user in terms of what they are trying to resolve. Of course, all this information are only shared based on consent from the user. So once user Maria in this case tap on the icons, then all Maria needs to do now is to focus on collecting documents she needs and wait for the law firms to contact her. So once new messages have been received, Maria can then see in her application that, hey, message from Citizens Advice say, hi Maria, we can help. Or message from Slater and Gordon LLP, hi Maria, we're keen to assist you in your case. So what we're very proud of this platform is it makes the request for help process much more seamless compared to the current status where the same repetitive process has to be repeated and then the same documents have to be shared with different parties, making the process very confusing and complex. With our singular legal assistant platform, we're able to provide our users, in this case victims of injustice, a much clearer, guidelined, supported journey from queries, questions stage to the documents collection stage and hopefully to the resolution stage. Thank you for going through the user journey with us. We hope after going to high level user journey and then now the concrete user journey through the application pages, you get a much better understanding of what our platform is trying to achieve. And what I'll do next is to go through our monetization idea. So first of all, this is a legal project which aims at helping the underserved community, so we are definitely not charging victims of injustice to access our platform.